So for the past about 5 or 6 weeks, I've been absolutely desperate to get outside in the garden and cut the grass and get the garden off to a start. And every single week, without fail, it's been like raining, freezing cold, or like soaking wet. But the last week, we've had barely any rain. It's still a little bit wet and soggy, but it's drier than it has been pretty much since like November last year. So I've come out in the garden today. I've decided I'm going to cut the grass. I'm going to turn over the flower beds. I think this afternoon we're going to go to the garden centre. We're going to get some onion bulbs, I think. Maybe some other things, not too sure yet. But we're going to get the garden started. I even sacrificed the standard Saturday morning routine of having a shave and cleaning the bathroom, because I was like, I'm not even going to risk it. It's not raining. I'm going to get the gardening done, and I can do that tomorrow. But the grass isn't too long at the moment. It's a bit bushy and it's still a little bit wet, but it's not too bad. I think we'll get through this jungle quite easily. And then we've got loads of weeds to pull out over there. And then I'm going to pull all the weeds. Look at all the weeds in here, it's ridiculous. I'm going to pull all of these out, give this a bit of a tidy up. This is the garlic, it's doing pretty well I think, so I'm going to leave that obviously. And then yeah, sort these 2 beds out, maybe put some fertiliser in them or something. Look at that, there's just weeds everywhere. It's going absolutely mental. And look, even in the greenhouse, there's just weeds absolutely all over the show. So give me a couple of hours, let me sort it all out, and then hopefully by lunchtime, this garden will start to look more like a garden. Filled up the lawnmower with grass already. Literally done like 2 runs. This is going to take a while. Look at the difference in the grass heights, guys. I mean, this is, well, it's not too long I suppose, but it's pretty long and it's quite hard work getting through this. I've already done about half a dozen boxes and it's still very spongy, but that is to be expected. And I know that this first cut is pretty much like just setting the scene, if you know what I mean. And then once it gets cut again and then cut again, it will start to tidy up a bit more. I've also been learning how to identify different types of grass, and I can tell by looking at this, it's got a pointed leaf and it's got a ribbed stem thingamabob, so I can tell you that this is ryegrass. Just thought you should all know, bit of ryegrass over there. But you know that smell of freshly cut grass? People love the smell of freshly cut grass. Well, not everyone, but some people love that smell. Apparently that is the grass, well it's not just grass, it's other plants as well, but apparently that smell is the grass releasing a gas as like a distress thing, and supposedly plants do have feelings, and I guess when you cut the lawn, that smell is effectively grass blood, so bear that in mind next time you cut the lawn. And then as if by magic, we've done a bit, guys. Turned over the 2 beds, and also I wanted to show you this. Look at these guys that I found buried in the dirt, leftover potatoes from last year, but look, they're starting to sprout and grow new potatoes. Look, this one was actually poking out the top so I could see it, but look, there's loads of them. There's probably about, I don't know, 10 there. I've got some smaller ones, but I've dug 10 holes here and I'm going to repot them. Look, I've already put one in there that I found, so we can bury that guy. He's good. But I'm going to put the potatoes in here, and then hopefully they should grow, I suppose. And there's also like loads more little ones in there, and there's some mouldy ones in there. But yeah, potatoes, the vegetable that keeps on vegetabling. Oh yes. And there we go, guys, potatoes buried. Hopefully we get lots of green shoots and all will be well. I think Becky's making lunch, so I'm just going to pack up and go inside. and have a bit of lunch. Whoa.
Oh, there's a giant chair.
There is a giant chair. We have been here many times before. On the top of the hill, there is a giant chair. There won't be sunflower maize this time of year. It's March. That'll be like later in the summer. We've come to get our onions from the garden centre, which is over there. We were actually going to another garden centre further along, and we forgot this was here, and we kind of like drove past it, and then we were like, oh, let's go in this one. Oh, someone's getting fibbed. Oh, okay. But we're going to get some onions anyway, onion bulbs. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to like walk backwards in a car park, just in case a car runs you over. Or the tractor runs you over. Then you'll be as flat as a pancake.
No, flatter than a pancake.
Flatter than a pancake? What's flatter than a pancake? A piece of paper?
Yeah.
Mr. Fly Trap. Maybe we should get one of these because we've got loads of flies. We should put it next to the chilli plant. That's a good idea.
No, if you put your finger in it, it will go.
Yeah, I know. When I think of indoor plants, I think of these bad boys. These are proper indoor plants. These are the kind of plants you get like in the movies. Yeah, I think it's a bit too expensive. But yeah, Becky was saying it'd be really good for the air, wouldn't it?
Unless we went like half and half for my birthday or something.
Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. We'll have a think about it.
It's your duck friend.
Yeah, duckies. Right, should we get some onions? I think we should get big onions that we can use in like meals, because the shallots were really good. But yeah, are they the big ones?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Should we get some of those?
Should we get some of those and some shallots?
No, we don't want shallots.
No, I don't think we want shallots, because last year I just used them all for pickled onions, which was fine. Should we get some red ones as well? Red onions.
Oh no, we got these ones last time as well.
Yeah. Look, these red ones here. I think normal ones.
Look, we got these big
Excellent for
ones
salads.
last time.
That might be quite good. Might get some red ones. Should we get some red ones? There's some normal ones.
Is this garlic?
Yeah?
This is garlic.
Okay, cool. £2. Bargain. That is garlic, yeah. Too many grapes equals too many poos.
Yeah, because they're fruit, all fruit, like
Got some
it
grapes.
speeds up your digestion basically. Just eat some out of here, those are his. Eat some
For a
out of here.
couple. Look at these bargains we got from Sainsbury's, guys. 34p blueberries. I'm going to have those in my porridge tomorrow. And then we got these grapes reduced.
From £2.
49p from £2.
And they're not smushy.
No, they're not. They're still really good. We also got some more white chocolate and some strawberries. We're going to do like white chocolate strawberries for pudding. And we got some rice pops, like Rice Krispie cakes, and some marshmallows. And we're going to try and make marshmallow... What are they called? Marshmallow cakes. You know what I mean. Marshmallowy thingamabobs. So we're going to do that as well. And Becky got some hair dye. Well, that's bleach. And then some hair dye, because she wants to dye like the underneath of her hair. So we're going to do that as well. And then yeah, we've got...
We're going to do the bleach first.
Yeah, we're going to do the bleach today and then probably the hair dye tomorrow. And then we've got to plant the onions as well. We've got so much to do and just like not enough time to do it all. Back in the garden to plant these onions. Let's get a trowel. Where did I put it? In the bucket. There it is. Oh, trowel. So we've got 50. Come on, that's a lot. Doesn't look like 50 though. Maybe there's 50 in there. I don't know where I'm going to spread these out. I suppose I could put a load in the front here. And then a load in the back there. So if I do I'll do the red ones in there. And then I'll do the thingy ones in there. But I think I literally just want to pull like a trench along like this. And then just plant loads of them in there. I'll do like 25 and then 25 I suppose. Or something like that. I can't remember, where did I put the potatoes? At the back, didn't I? And then one over there. Yeah, so if I do a trench along here, and then that'll be lovely jubbly. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have all of our onions nicely placed in our trenches, and I've done the red ones as well. Look how good they look. Look, you can see there's lumps of clay in here and like loads of roots and stuff. That's why I want to put some more like soil on the top. But we've got our onions in, so all we need to do now is just bury them, I suppose. There's probably like something you should do, fertiliser wise or whatever, but I'm just going to bury them and let the world do its thing. Bury, 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 bury. And hopefully out of all of those we should get a few good ones. Ah, oh, bury, 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 bury. So there we go. And then now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to wait for everything to grow. Probably about 3 months. So April, May, probably June, July, end of June, beginning of July I reckon. We can have some good onions growing there, maybe some potatoes. Garlic's doing well, but both beds are like completely full now. So the only space we've got left now is in there. But that's a job for another day, I think. So let's get this rubbish picked up, and then jobs are good. And look what we've got for dessert, guys. We've got our lovely slab of marshmallow cake,
which is the best.
It is so good. And we've got these white chocolate Rice Krispie cake. All I can hear is football songs coming from the living room. White chocolate Rice Krispie cakes, and we're having strawberries, and we're making like a chocolate fondue, so we're gonna like dip them in and stuff.
Yeah, you've really messed it up.
Yeah, I put the
chocolate's gone like really weird.
I put the milk in too early. It's alright, just keep melting it. It'll be right, don't worry, it'll be fine. Let's give this a go. Oh my god, I'm worried it's gonna drip everywhere.
That noise!
Oh my god, it's so like...
Don't get your...
Just so chocolatey.
Come on, concentrate.
I think that's really good. So that's gonna do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed my gardening video today.
Let Joss have more of the strawberries.
Alright, okay.
Because you've got all of these.
Right, just one more, just one more, just one more. Make sure you come back for the next episode of Weekends with Joss. But until then, guys, take care of yourselves, stay alive.
It's not that hot.
It is.